Good morning, family. Let's open with a quote from The Artist's Way. Nothing has a stronger influence psychologically on their environment, and especially on their children, than the unlived life of the parent. C.J. Young, psychologist. Read that one more time. Nothing has a stronger influence psychologically on their environment, and especially on their children, than the unlived life of the parent, by Young. Spelled J-U-N-G. Good morning. What up, family? We are coming. It's Friday. TGIF. Welcome to the Afrolatina show. I am your host, Alicia Anabel Santos. This is episode 27. And it's Friday. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling myself. Today I have a date. I have 2 dates with 2 women I love in my life. I have a morning date, an afternoon date. So I'm feeling myself today. This morning's diary is about the unlived life and how this manifests and what this looks like. And so in what ways have we missed an opportunity? Have we missed a deadline? Have we missed a chance to go for it? And how have we beat ourselves up about that, right? In what ways do we do that, or continue to do that, or constantly do that? How are we living? How you living? How you living? How are you using your time? How are you using your talent? How are you using your gifts? What are those gifts? Do you know what those gifts are? Do you know what you're here to do? Is there something that you really want, but you're too ashamed to share it, to speak it, to speak it, to speak truth, to speak that power to manifestation? I was telling my father a story about my writer's journey. I was in Florida, and my dad he's so fucking smart. He's so strong. He's a force. He's a powerhouse. He's incredibly strict. For as liberal as he can be, he can also be very conservative. He's definitely old school Dominican, but also has shared his life with my mother, who is not having that machista mentality in her home. But my father and I, one day, were sitting by the pool at his house, having, I'm having a presidente, he's having a Bex. And I really wanted to know about him. I wanted to know about his childhood. I wanted to know what he dreamt of being. And I had never asked him, Bobby, when you were a little boy, what did you want to be when you grew up? He told me 2 stories. He told me the story of how El Día de los Tres Reyes, 3 Kings Day, he really wanted guns. He was really into cowboys, and so he wanted guns. And as adults, the things, my siblings and I, can be really mean. So we do a lot of practical jokes. And so definitely one Christmas, I bought him some guns. And so that was this big, laugh. But I was dead serious now. I wanted to know what was that thing he wanted to do, he wanted to be, he wanted to have. And he said that he wanted to be a cameraman, that he wanted to work on set, either on a TV show, either on a film. But what he wanted to do was be behind the camera shooting. And when he told his father that that was his dream, his father immediately said something like, and loose for my abuelo's spirit, because he's no longer with us, que descanse en paz. That's not a job. Eso no es un trabajo. Eso no es un trabajo. And in that moment, just those words, that's not a job. That's not a real job. That's how quickly you can kill someone's dream. Of course, there are people who are like, fuck you, watch me. I'm going to show you. But when you're a child and you ask your hero to validate your dream, and their response is, that shit is whack. That shit ain't real. You can't attain that. That's not a real job. Get your life. You need to be, a real job is, why don't you drive a cab? Why don't you go clean an office? Why don't you go do hair? Something tangible. But chasing a dream like that shit is frivolous. It destroyed me. It destroyed me because in that moment, I understood so much about my father's history. How many times have we been told that we can't do something and we can't have it from someone that we love and admire, and we take that to be truth because we respect and admire them, that we just don't even take the step forward. We don't even dare to dream it. One of the things that I have always felt is that I need to make it. Like, I really need to make it. I need to get that book deal, and I need that book to be turned into a movie. And I want that book to be turned, and that book will be turned into a movie because my father will work on that set of that first film that I ever make. Because I want him behind the camera in real time. Because I don't think that any child should have their dreams crushed. We should be celebrated for our dreams. So today I'm thinking about my father, and I'm thinking about this idea of an unlived life, and how living an unlived life, how that contributes to depression, how that contributes to insecurity, how that contributes to rage and anger, and why we might take it out on the people closest to us because we're miserable and we're unhappy. And there are things that we didn't get to have. When I think about my parents, my mom and dad, their dream was not to be my parents. I'm sure they love all of us. I know they love all of us, but they're human beings and they have their own needs and their own desires. Yes, they desire to provide for us and raise us and ensure that we were the most healthy human beings that we could be. And we are. We're all incredibly successful. And yeah, we can be assholes, but we good peoples. My parents had dreams. And when I'm able to provide them with the financial support necessary to see their dreams realized, I know I will die happy. Because for as much as I'm out here wanting to have my stories heard and wanting to have success so that I can live well and travel and have certain things, truly why I do what I do is for my family. It has always been about my mother and father. It has always been about giving them all that they've given me. And I'm never going to be able to repay them. But if I'm able to give them something, for me, I think the greatest gift I can possibly give them is them watching my dreams become a reality. They have their own dreams, but I know that they love me and they want me to succeed. They want me to feel stable. They want me to be financially secure. They want me to be in a happy relationship. They want me to have a happy home. They want me to be safe. They want that for me. They want that for my brother and my 2 other sisters and my daughter and all of my nieces and nephews. But I want some things for them. I have so much to be grateful for because I am living my life. I am living my life and I have a good life. I have a great life. You know, when I was young, all I ever wanted was to be happy. And I am. I'm happy. I am happiest when I'm walking toward my dreams. I am happiest when I have a pen in my hand and my journal next to me. I am happiest when I see the people that I love succeeding and happy too. Because I want for them what I want for me. I want us to all be good. And so, how you living? How you living? That's today's, message. And so let's close. Let's close and let's meditate. Get comfortable. Put your hand where you need it. Take some deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. How are you living in this moment? What does your life look like? What do your days look like? What is the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? What is that thing that you want? What will be evidence that you are living your life? See yourself living, see yourself doing the thing that you want so desperately to have. What do you see? Yo, I see this dope ass house. I see this room with this huge, massive desk, huge, like ridiculous desk. Because I like to spread out all my shit, all my papers, I like to see everything that I'm working on. So I need a desk, an obscenely large desk. And the desk is facing a window. The desk is facing my property, our property. This incredibly massive yard with trees, just lots and lots and lots of trees and herbs and green. And I see flowers and I see sunshine. And I see me at my desk in a dope ass chair, like Cookie Lions from Empire. Yes. That's what I see. See yourself. See how you're living. See the steps that you're taking to get there, to the life you actually want to live. Not the life you're living, but the one you want. The one you truly want. The dream you actually want. And when you're ready, come out of your meditation. How we live in. Let's set an intention for today. My intention for today is to just spread love and light everywhere I move, with everyone I see. Just give mad love everywhere, and to hold on to my peace and protect my spirit at all costs. Have a beautiful day and an amazing weekend.